Hey everybody, welcome to Workflow of the Week or WOW Update. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about what is AI really good for when it comes to large language models if you're a developer. So for me, I find that it's actually the most helpful when it helps with debugging. Quite often you'll end up having a dependency issue, or maybe there's some weird code stuff that you are just implementing and you're like, oh, that's a weird error. I'm not really sure where that's coming in. Even though you can read the debug, you can read the code, you're like, don't necessarily know the entire library in and out. Guess what? Large language models do. So you can copy and paste the error that you got, you put it in there, and it goes, oh yeah, it's in this area right here. Especially if it's got really good context on what you're doing. Context meaning if you copy and paste your code in there so that you have that. I would not recommend doing that with ChatGPT because they actually go ahead and they scrape and things like that. But you have something like Gemini, which we use, they don't train on it. They also don't save all the data. When you go ahead and you tell them to delete it, it doesn't go in there, and they don't use it to actually train on. So that's good. That's good. So we're able to go ahead and copy and paste some of the code in there. I'm able to go, hey, look, this is the error. I see it, but do I necessarily know what, that's all hooking into or why it hooks in a certain way? And it goes, hey, look, this is what you don't know about this library. It gives you the information. You're like, cool. You can copy and paste in the answer, and you're good to go. So even though a lot of people go ahead and use it for vibe coding, I don't recommend it. I've tried it a bunch of times, and what you end up getting out of it is a heaping mess of stuff that the computer understands. It's not maintainable, it's not upgradable, and in the end, even when you ask the system 3 weeks later, it goes, this is stupid, let me rebuild it all the way from scratch. Well, if it was a good idea the first time, it would have kept it, so it's not. So other than that, just use it for debugging. It'll help you understand a library that maybe you haven't had a chance to play with before, or maybe it's your first time, or maybe you really do know it and you just didn't understand some idiosyncrasy that you can't seem to figure out. All right, everybody, go to montechlabs.com, sign up for one of our wonderful accounts, and of course, go ahead and subscribe here. And if you like this, give us a thumbs up. And if you don't, move on.